Hello and welcome to the National Real Estate Affordability Index. I'm Stephanie LeHan, your host for today's broadcast on Be Informed and our weekly programming, Weekly Baseline, developed for those interested in changing and emerging real estate news to provide a microview of this week's real estate industry and affiliated services. This segment is brought to you by Benutech Incorporated, makers of brilliant real estate solutions, creating opportunities for expanding businesses from life events. If this is your first time with us on our site, you will notice it follows 100 of the most important stock market components in real estate on our moving ticker feed, and in real time on changes on the 10-year bond by clicking on the icon located in the upper right-hand corner, giving immediate input to the movement on mortgage rates. This index will provide an insight to the affordability and trends in the market to determine the best way to approach an industry from investments to individual purchases and sales. We also provide you with social media components and the ability to interact as needed or follow our feeds for up-to-date information.
Hi, my name is Brian Fox, and I'm with Benutech. We are a property data company out of Southern California. We've created a new product called Title Toolbox. There's a lot of property data websites that are out there. Every single one of them deliver data to its customers, agents, and lenders alike in an Excel spreadsheet. Title Toolbox by Benutech is the first website that delivers data in a live format through its website to its customers, which is valuable because for you as a customer, it allows you now to be able to save farms within the system. It allows those farms now to update automatically. Because the data is live, it allows us to be able to send you email alerts when there's a change in your farm. It allows us to update you immediately when things like the turnover rate changes within the farms. It allows you as a customer to be able to pull your property profiles, sales comparables, aerial view and street view maps all from one website without having to bounce around from your MLS to other websites or apps to be able to pull property profiles. It's basically a one-stop shop for you to do all of your farming, research, and property data analytics. And it also encloses the only tool in the US that allows you to take the city you live in, if that's where you want to take listings from, and break it down from highest turnover rate to lowest turnover rate. It takes the city and it groups it together either by postal carrier routes or census tracts, property tracts, zip code +4, your choice, whatever. Group the city together by those groups and then rank those groups from highest to lowest turnover rate. Every real estate coach in the US is telling you to look for 7% turnover rate or higher. But the question is, and I'll ask you now, how do you find that in your city? Title Toolbox delivers it via a tool called Statistics. So there's a lot of benefit to this website. Take a look at it, contact your title rep, ask him or her for access to Title Toolbox. It is a tool that will help you in your business and put everything into one spot for you. Thanks for listening.
Today, our focus will be on the 10-year bond. As you may already know, the 10-year bond has risen 25 basis points in the last 10 days, creating some concerns about affordability in the mortgage markets. This week's trend has the bond averaging about 2.98%, giving way to a 6-month rise in rates to 4.57%, which is 5/8% higher than in September 2017. Looking at it from a positive side, the rates today, irrespective of changes, are still lower than World War II-era mortgage rates. The issues facing the industry are largely consumers who have been accustomed to these low rates, and anything moving the index higher places some concern within the community. However, in most national counties, supply, demand, and inventory still play a huge role in expanding pricing and consumer demand. As interest rates move upward, inventory will settle and the affordability will decline. These consumers who have been shopping for several months have lost approximately $15,000 in leverage in just 30 days. Although this is not a whole lot in the overall purchase, it will create some issues when expanding pricing coupled with rising rates makes the stretch unaffordable. The future of real estate is not in any way looking dim. In fact, the best time to buy is now, and the affordable options are still apparent in every market, regardless of rates. There are ways to ask sellers for concessions to buy down the rates to affordable index once apparent within the last 6 months. So use these techniques in ways to drive great deals at affordable payments. Remember, sellers' prepaid interest is a deduction for the sellers at tax time. The key to these changes is to maintain the buyer's comfort level of purchase and most are looking for those in payments, not purchase prices. Therefore, the market is still brisk and doing well due to the leverage and deductions in ownership. As we follow the trends in the bond market and watch closely the inventories, we will bring updates on the broad review of what is actually happening in the real estate markets. Included in our topic of interest would be interviews with major lenders and attorneys to update consumers, real estate professionals, and affiliates on things that you need to know. Stay tuned for next week as we monitor the changes in the index and again bring you important updates about the industry. Thank you for watching and be informed. I'm Stephanie LeHan saying see you next week on Weekly Baseline.